cracking back into egg game. No, I forgot. I'm still like in this awful state where I'm super weak. I can't do nothing.
I like it.
Hey, thanks, Lisa, for the resub. Let's see. I'm guessing this is where we need to be. Oh, got an achievement for that. We're in the spire. Nova sees the sigil of Palisade. She reaches her hand up to the sigil, touching it, and the gravity inside the cave has reversed. Okay. I'm glad they reminded me of this. Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh, bouncy. I was not expecting bouncy. Should be wary of these fishes. Oh, I'm still kind of weak. Oh no, I'm falling. Oh, I'm falling a lot. There's space out there. Oh, they're like weird jellyfish. Yeah, I agree, it is a nice hole. There we go. I don't know what happens if we just fall into space, though. Guess we're finding out. See, the gravity in the cave is back to normal. It appears Nova has managed to fall to the top of the spire. Fallen up into the MC way. Find ourselves on an island once again. I cannot robot car this time. Nope. I pushed it. Pushed my luck. Talk to this beehive, the tree from the vision. An intricately carved fruit hangs from the central branch. Palisade has led Nova to this fruit. Surely answers must lie within. Grasping at this faint glimmer of hope, Nova musters up the strength to spark a connection. Nope, or just fall to the ground. That works too. Connect. Connect. Fruit, please. Oh, I'm jumping so high. Never begin to spark the fruit, but a wild, dusty beast leaps onto the edge of the plateau and eyes the fruit curiously. Oh God. Is that a cat? Before Nova can react, the beast bounds forwards and swallows the fruit whole. Nova flushes with anger and embarrassment. If only she had arrived sooner. Now there is only one way she could possibly reach the fruit. That's right. Strink forth, Nano Cleaner Nova. Be brave! Okay, get back here, cat. That's not your fruit. You don't even eat fruit. You're a cat. Get back here. I'm very weak right now. I need you to stay put. Oh, this is tough. Cat. There we go. Hey, Cane Dragon. Oh, I suck. I suck? Really? What a cruel and insensitive thing to say to me, first thing. It's full of bees! Nova's body aches from the venomous barbs of the angry swarm. She begins to breathe a sigh of relief as they buzz away, until she realizes why they have fled. Dust. A thick cloud of it surrounds her, irritating her lungs and setting her teeth on edge. Slowly, Nova begins to squint her eyes open amidst the haze. Her vision is blurry at first, but she can make out a group of figures looming over her. What sort of creatures would walk through the dust unafraid? Dust mites? Suddenly an image of Palisade flashes across Nova's mind. Nova, I'd like you to have my card now. Keep it close, and don't use it to reinforce the prism. May it protect you from all harm, even when I am far away. Frantically, Nova plunges her hand into her inventory hole and feels around for Palisade's card. I have an inventory hole. The dark figures begin to reach out towards her. No! Her fingers finally close around the card. She whips it out in front of her. The card's holographic surface glints in the light. The illustration of Palisade, the Guardian, faces the groping mob. So like that the text is kind of retro, as opposed to like, you know, proper font we had before. I don't like it. It's gross. Listen, you. We don't abide that nonsense here. A mysterious voice reaches out its hand and grasps the card, and with one quick tearing motion... My card. A card is a piece of paper. A card has power only if we all agree to its rules. And that is card games, yeah. Well, here, we are the Dustbound. Here, we disagree. Nova stirs and opens her eyes. Seated next to her is that monster who destroyed the Palisade card. Nova wants to cry out, but she's too weak. Too disoriented. Is this a dust monster? Ah, waking up. Little porridge pot. How are you feeling? The monster is talking to her again. What does it want from her? Is it some sort of emissary from the dust? Perhaps an assassin, meant to take care of her. Meant to turn the tide in the dust war against the center. Looks like a large topless woman. Maybe it's a guy. Maybe it's just a jolly old fat guy. Assassin monster? Hmm? Listen, I think we may have got off on the wrong, but I was just trying to lend a hand back there. Things got a little dicey. Creature stares at Nova quizzically, as if it is expecting something from her. Perhaps it is in need of nano-cleaning, but is that even possible? Nova is already at nanoscale. There's some way to... I shouldn't need a cleaning. Hey, can you stop making the room go all dark like that? I'm trying to have a conversation here. Can you just talk to me? Oh, this is like breaking the fourth wall and all that. Nova is confused. It wants her to talk to it. Conversation starring monster? Okay. So, talking. It's just like thinking, alright? But then you let the thoughts fall out of your mouth, okay? My name is Rem Kinako. Nice to meet you. Now, it's your turn to introduce yourself. Huh? Oh. I am Nova. You did it, you silly salsa. I like this guy. Drem is pretty cool. Are you going to kill me? Wow, okay, no. Why? Why would I kill you? What is death? Well, you're just full of questions, aren't you? After eat a monster. I didn't know I could talk. Hey, I'm just messing with you. Okay? Blab all you want. After all, that's what I do. Wink. Okay, we got control again. Hey, you're feeling up to it. Come to the clearing of the binding later today. A dustbound elder named Beatrix Rooter recently died. We'll be unearthing him there. Maybe that will help you with some of your questions. Got a lot of questions for sure. Oh, it's just like a big area to walk around in. Ya silly salsa. Oh hey, it's one of those like bland dudes from like the first game. Didn't do anything, it just went like Ever think about people who just get pushed around all day? First I go, stand up for yourself, but then I think about the situation more clearly. It's sad. Causes go deep. And I'm still not decided on like the whole reading game stuff. I feel like as long as it's not an RPG, I'm just gonna read if I feel like it. I know some people don't like that. You know what? I gotta do something to fill the dead air, honestly. Hey, it's the girl who fell in the hornet nest. That was funny. I mean, sad. Hey, hornet nest girl. I want to talk to you. I heard a rumor that you came here from a 3D world. What's that even mean? Are there people there too, with thoughts and lives and feelings? Existence is weird. Reading is good if there's no VA, because I don't always watch the stream. And that's what I'm thinking too. People always like tab out or something. I feel like an RPG is just a bit much. There's so many characters, and then I gotta do voices for all of them. So it's crazy, man. I'm just one person, Peter. What do you want the world of me? Sorry, esteemed writers. The Casilla train does not run during unearthing ceremonies. Come back later. What is that? Is this a pun, Casilla train? I don't know what the word would be. So hey, Bubsla. Reading is good for MC's blind viewers too. That'd be something. Do blind people watch streams, you think? I think they watch TV, right? So I guess they would also watch streams. The whole area is like a mess, like all these dilapidated buildings and stuff. People just keep living here. Legally blind is a thing. That is true too, yeah. No one's 100... Oh, not no one is, but not all blind people are 100% blind. You're right, yeah. MC will be the first streamer accessible to blind people. I don't think that's not true. Other people read the games. Ain't just me. Hello. This is Dustbound Village. Indeed, well, looking for the clearing of binding? Further east. Oh, you must say something else, right? Nope. Just there to give directions. There's our friend. silly salsa, they call them. Was there? Oh no, there's nowhere else to go over here. Okay, Scylla train was like, had another path down there. Pretty sure. Having some shot bitrate? Is it bad? Let me see. Oh hey, we made a nice little map. That's cool. Hey, bird teeth. Let me see. Let me check the settings real quick. It shouldn't be. Like, it's pretty okay. Compared to last night, this is like perfectly fine. We've dropped like less than 100 frames. It's like 98. And like before, it was like in the thousands already. Just your internet? Okay. Like, I don't know for sure. Later. Right. Ah, they ripped our card. That sucks. Okay, there is no path for further down. Look at this thing though. It has feet. It's weird. Wait. What's that? Wrestling ring. Did I not see the wrestling ring? Oh, I went up here. Oh, okay, there's some stairs up here. I'm sure that won't be of any significance. But we will not enter the ring at any point in this. We don't have to worry about illegible text because I'm gonna read it all, I've decided. I've been meaning to get rid of this shield ever since. Someone said, "What are you hiding from?" They're right. What's there to hide from, anyways? Maybe I'll leave it on today, though. It's enemies from the first game, I believe. What a wonderfully moist environment, Ribbit. I am a frog, Ribbit. Did you know industrial pollution can leak in the soil and cause health problems amongst residents? Thankfully, there are no industries nearby. That is good. Does she have something else to say? No, I never read it as like a shield. I thought it was like a beetle or something. Like a red butt. A glowing red thorax butt. I see, in your future, a gray color. Dustiness. But you already knew that. It's okay. People find my services therapeutic, even if I'm wrong now and then, or always. Imagine a world made of dust. I think that would give me, like, respiratory problems for sure. I guess this is the place. I don't want to do that yet. Oh, there's a gate. Never mind. Wait. Okay, no, I can't examine that. As Nova approaches the clearing, she sees a gathering of dustbound standing around a strange lump, wrapped in cloth. At the start, she realizes that this is once one of them. The body of a dustbound, unmoving and silent, dead. Suddenly, they begin to wave their arms in a strange sort of dance. Do the dust dance, boo doo doo. Nova looks around. A tall dustbound with elegant and sharp features steps forward. She begins to speak in a strangely rhythmic voice. When she says the words, you go on ahead. All the dustbound say the same in unison. Tall and elegant woman. She's saying this, or you go on ahead? You go on ahead. The emptiness of the cardinal direction, or redirection. The slightness of your hand as it gently droops. Magic trick born out of the simple act of fading light. Shadows, and a planet turning, a universe folding in upon itself. As I entered your room, and you lay beneath a thin blanket. You go on ahead. You go on ahead. How richly you played upon the oils and spices, the pedals and the pipes. I would resurface into cordiality for you. I would dance upon the seams of scent and catalogue your fingers. Coronate me. Cardamom and pepper, pods, and all the wafting whimpers of your wings. You go on ahead. You go on ahead. Elemental traces, copy-pasted, crucializing carbon dates and grocery lists and all the times that you stayed late. I pat my hand, and where you left me is a bell of soft and porous foam, a row of gills you left for me to breathe. Spores twinkled down like salt and rain, and we thank you for your courage as... You go on ahead. You go on ahead. It's like a poem or a song or something. Not sure what it all means, though. Poetry is hard to parse sometimes. Phasmo Channy. I'm gonna change my name to that. I'm gonna become Phasmo Channy. Beatrix Ruder was a Michaelologist? That means he studied Michaels. He studied me. Is a Power Ranger? LGBT. Hello, Nova. My name is LGBT. How strange it is to have the center's own nano cleaner here, among the dustbound. Oh, I want to say something stupid in front of her. Don't be afraid. I get the sense that you didn't come here in an official capacity, did you? There's no reason that we shouldn't get along. Thank you. Aha! Well, aren't you just the cutest thing? Nova, please join my farming team. I want you to work with me. What do you say? Okay. What do you make of the unearthing, Nova? I don't understand. This is my fault. Perhaps if I had worked faster, I would have been able to clean this area by now. Beatrix would not have died. Don't blame yourself, Nova. It's nobody's fault that Beatrix died. You lived a good life, Nova. One day, all of us here will return to the dust. But you shouldn't. Everyone has a purpose. That is why we were made by the center. No one should just disappear. Where would their purpose go? Purpose is an idea. It is a tool for people, Nova. We are not the tools of purpose. Whoa, this is deep. Is that a play on LGBT? What is a play on LGBT? Trem, I came here in search of a friend. How can I explore beyond the village? The girl's name? Oh, I'll check that out. Ah, I heard rumors of a strange object falling from the sky in the nearby woods. There's a train station southwest of here. Maybe you can hitch a ride. If you ask real nice. Oh, okay, I get it. LGBT. Okay. I think you're right. I didn't miss that completely. Hello, I'm Michael the Mushroom. My friends call me Mushy Mike. I worked very closely with Beatrix Ruder. What does Beatrix Ruder stand for then? That's not a mushroom. It's one of those crazy oyster mushrooms, you know. Mushrooms are really weird, man. Truly a kind soul with a mind like a Venus flytrap. Cannot move the earth. That is an ugly horse. No, it's a mushroom. I've spent enough time here. Oh, I've spent enough time here. I just need to find a way to the fruit palace. To the fruit palisade showed me. He's dustbound. I'm not sure what to make of them. Beatrix Rooter. What does that mean, though? Does that mean anything? Does that mean anything, Bubsla? Oh, that's a hole. There was a hole here. And it's still here. Do the names have to mean something? Well, maybe... I mean, the one was meant something, right? How do I activate? Oh, okay, I got it. There we go, chugging along. Is it made for you? Maybe. Something is made for someone, isn't it? So hey, welcome to the stream. Gonna try Mediacal. This is a hand fruit haven for precious Nova. May you be safe here until the path forward is made clear. The cavernous room is beautiful, but deathly still. The soft creak of the doors disrupts the quiet. There's no one here. Of course there's no one here. Nova could not have expected Palisade to be standing here, waiting with open arms, could she? The plan must be unfolded. The gears must turn. When the abstract pieces finally fall into place, the image will be revealed. Okay. Have to solve a puzzle. This looks like a puzzle room. There is an altar at the center of the room. It is a clue, perhaps a portal through which Palisade may be summoned. Its structure is, of course, a key to its use, a natural trait of intelligent design. Okay. Right eye, the dice. One must take note of the color and letter on which the dice land. Life is never truly random. It only might appear that way to the limitations of one's mind. Right 2. The bridge. It is a walkway made of unstable materials. The edges of the bridge must never be touched, as indicated by their bright yellow coloration. Right 3. The gift. One is to pour out of an offering and watch it fall. To be truly free, one must let go of the things that provide false comfort, false safety. The center will unfold, and that is enough. It all becomes clear to Nova. She need only carry out the rites faithfully, for Palisade to surely return. But before she can begin, Nova nearly collapses onto the ground. It's as though she's broken somehow. She can feel the Glandulock seed coughing and sputtering. She remembers the bed that she woke up on earlier that day, with a strange sense of longing. It's as though merely existing across time has become a sickness to her. Could unconsciousness be its remedy? She heads home. She will perform the rites soon, just after. Nova awakens. She no longer feels the same strange heaviness in her limbs, but now her stomach is in piercing pain. Perhaps the dustbound do mean harm. Perhaps they've poisoned her. She must find Drem Kinako. Oh god, I'm not doing too good. I'm purple and I'm slow. Rem, please. Rem, save me. Well, but ate the little casserole herself. About time you woke up. What happened to me? I'm dying. I don't know, Split Pea. What do you feel? What do I feel? I don't know what you mean. Why do you keep doing that? Doing what? Calling me those nonsense words. Nonsense words? You mean like casserole and split pea? Those aren't nonsense words. They're delectable food items. Food items? Oh, okay. I think you get it. I think I get it now. You don't know about eating, do you? Well, remember yesterday? I learned about talking. Well, eating food, it's kind of like reverse talking. Instead of thoughts coming out of your mouth, you have food going into your mouth. Huh? Wow. You're lucky I'm here to explain this so clearly. Bet you need to eat, since apparently you've never done it. Here, try this. It's cream of mushroom soup. Do you know that it's great for baking? Is it? Takes a bite. I think it's helping. You're out of range of the center's influence, so I guess you need to sleep and eat like the rest of us. Hey, that's enough now. Go get your own soup. If you like it so much, you should say, mmm, and rub your stomach with your hand in a circle. Like this. Mmm. Good one. After pondering this food, Nova makes her way to a field to speak with I said it before. LGBT. That's yeah. LGBT. Hi, my name is Nova. You told me yesterday about farming? Haha, silly girl. I haven't forgotten you. I shouldn't, spend too much time here. I should be doing the rites so that my guardian palisade will return, but if I'm going to be sleeping here and eating your food, I should be contributing. Hey, you're a guest, okay? No pressure. Well, I'm glad you're here. Please let me introduce you to the fine art of agriculture. Plants provide us with food and help to filter the air that we can breathe. When we farm, we provide the plants with water and energy and room so they'll grow to be big and strong. We must also protect the plants against their rivals, the Weederons. The Weederon. I love it. Like some anime villain. So hey, he's a butler. That's where you come in. Please make sure to clear each field of Weederons. Oh no, the Weederons. We can't let them reproduce! Oh no, I'm surrounded already. Yeah. Ah, I forgot about that one. These are just like the enemies from before, except they're just Weederons now. Oh gosh. Let's see. I can't suck up the slime. Oh god, how do I stop? Alright. This is a thing. Getting fucked up here. Just worried about any game that names a character LGBT. Come on, this game's alright. Your fears are misplaced. This game is legit. Good job, Nova. About we rustle up some smoothies after all our hard work. Wow. She's so nice to me. I have to go. See you later. Gotta go find Palisade. Let's talk to her anyway. No, she's busy. Let's take the train. Find Palisade. Okay, well, good thing finally got a bite to eat. Apparently that's what we needed. This is not where we need to go, because this is a grave site. Yeah, this isn't an Ion Fury situation, so no need to fret. Yeah, this is a pretty meta game, just like the first one. Palisade. I've taken care of my bodily needs. Now, I will perform the rites which you have laid out for me. I don't know what I have to do with the rites. Okay, we just had to roll them. Ah, here we have blue and sea. Blue is the color of water, and a palisade's dress. Center sanctuary lies beneath the water. In CCC. It was there that I met Palisade of the blue dress. Even though today I'm confused, and blue sea reminds me where this all began. Palisade serves the center, so the center will protect Palisade. Man, that was kind of over-explained. Whoa. Damn, I touched the edge. Must cross it properly. The bridge is... oh gosh. Foolish Nova. Oh, this is so... I'll learn to rely on myself. Oh, the fuck. She's so hard on herself too, just... oh. No, she's gonna... by the end of this, she's gonna have such little self-esteem, she's just gonna become depressed. Just gotta go slow. There we go, we made it across. Is that a bowl of mushroom soup? Today, I learned how to eat. The soup felt warm and tingly as it went down my throat. As I pour out this bowl, I remember that such pleasures are fleeting. Soon, I will reconnect with Palisade, and with the center, there will no longer be any need for wasteful activities like eating, sleeping. Soon, everything will be in its proper place once again. God. Soon. Days pass. Nova continues in her routine, helping LGBT. Like, it doesn't really roll off the tongue. It looks more like LG than LGBT. Anyway, with the farming during the day and fulfilling the Palisade rites in the evening, it's strange to have a space to call her own. Strange to have a set of familiar faces greeting her day after day. None of it matters, of course. Palisade will be returning any day now. But before she does, Jim Kineko approaches Nova with a proposal. Y'all know the LGBT are known farmers. Yep. Known for their agricultural prowess, yes. We is a farming folk. Howdy, Clam Chowdy. I love this guy. You aren't usually awake this early. Roasted. Here's the deal. LG says, you've been a valiant warrior, defending the crops from the weeds, and yada yada. LG said that about me? What did she say exactly? Now, Nova, what if you take all that skill, grit, and determination, and channel it into something truly extraordinary. What? That's right, Nova. I'm talking about the Dustbound Breakdown. What? Every week, a vicious battle to see who will be crowned victor. The roar of the crowds, the glory of the fight. You want to beat me up? Not exactly, little fish candy. It's a collaboration, see? We won't be truly hurting each other. Together, we'll create a marvelous spectacle. But, Drem, isn't that pointless? Drem? Who is Drem? Oh, speaking, too. Whoa. Lumbering Jack! Like a powerful tree rising from the dust, Jack represents the fertile soil, enriched by the cycle of life and dust. Truly a hero for the Dustbound. And in the opposite corner, in her beatdown debut, the nefarious Weed-a-Ron Witch. Will she be able to choke out Jack's growth until he's nothing but a shriveled husk? Or will Jack lumber away with the crown? Find out tonight on Dustbound Beatdown! Psst. Are you sure about this, Drum? I don't know if I'll be any good. She's so tiny and green. You'll be great, Nova. Just follow my lead. Together, we'll raise the crowd's hype like never before. He's after me. Unleash the chair, yeah. I got you. I'm ready for wrestling. Okay. Oh, this is hard. Let me see. You shoot the blocks at me, keep the shoot button held down. Release the button when the block is near me. Pull your button. Okay. Damn it. It's kind of complicated. Okay, you just gotta pretend to hit him. Damn it. It's just like real wrestling. Oops. Damn it. I'm the worst wrestler. I'm doing it. There we go. Wow! The Weed-a-Ron Witch has hit Lumbering Jack with a staggering series of blows. Can he come back from such a pounding? Oh yeah, he's got weapons. Okay, now I pretend to get hit. Oof. No, please, mercy. Okay. Directions. It's clobbering time. Time for the grand finale. Shoot me and I'll deflect it. Okay. Okay. Damn. Amazing deflection shot from Lumbering Jack. That's Weed-a-Ron down for the count. The crowd was wild. Psst. Nova, you okay? She is dead inside. Rubs. That's just for food, Nova. You know what? Never mind. Keep doing that. What a pointless exercise. With the first match over, Nova leaves the ring and pays LG a visit to her at her field. Yeah, Nova was literally born yesterday. Ah, brava, Nova. Bravissima. Thank you, LG. I'm glad you were there to see it. I didn't really understand when Drem first asked me to do it, but once I was out there, you were a natural. You... Are you alright? I need to tell you something, Nova. Remember when you first arrived here, and we unearthed Beatrix Rooter? One day, sooner or later, each of us here will return to dust. That is, of course, why we are called the Dustbound. Okay? I believe that my day is coming soon. A dust lump has been growing upon my shoulder. Beatrix experienced something similar near the end. No, LG. It's all my fault. It's my job to keep this from happening. If I were able to clean this place, I could just... Nova. We Dustbound chose to live outside the power range of the center. Each of us has a reason for being here. We want to live on our own terms. We want to be more than just extensions of the center's ego. Oh no. A seed pod. The seed pod is waking. I don't understand. It's okay, Nova. We all need time to grow and figure out where our priorities truly lie. Speaking of growing, are you ready for farming? I've been slowing down lately. Hope you can pick up some of the slack. Oh, of course. Yes, the grumpy seed. Nova walks into the fields. The act of weeding has become a familiar comfort to her, but today she feels the center's presence looming behind her, frowning upon her leniency. Ta. Dang weed. Okay, just gotta bump into them. Not actual things to avoid. Got such a grumpy seed now. Gosh. Oh gosh, no. Why do I keep forgetting about that? Dang, snowman. Ah. Go. Great work, Nova. This is for you. A flower? In some cultures, it is customary to shower an excellent performer with roses. You may have lost in the ring today, but you are a champion to me. See, why is Oozworm in your head? I don't know. Spend too much time around him, I guess. To the Haven. Wait, no, I keep... made the same mistake as before. MC just never has any sense of direction. totally an Oozworm face. Why? Why does Oozworm haunt me? We gotta do the ritual again. Come on, dice. Why? Why does it refuse? Ah, okay. So it's just a different result each day. Today, yellow and A. Yellow, like yolk. A to represent beginning. Truly an auspicious role. Something is growing. Beginning. Perhaps Palisade's body was broken. But now she may be reborn here. In her haven. See, psalmist taught her that everything in New the land has always existed. Not in the same form across time. I was born after all. But some Nova essence must have always existed, just as Palisade still exists in my heart. This is how I know she will return. Gotta cross the rickety bridge again. Oh, foolish Nova. Oh! That's why they left you, Nova, because you can't even cross a bridge on your own. Pitiful Nova. Today I received a rose from Algie. Algie, my friend. That is to say, the rose falls away. I remember that glory and adoration are but distractions from my purpose. People's feelings will blow about like petals in the wind, but the center remains true across time. Thus I must follow its path, and not my own vanity. Days pass. Soon Nova's second beatdown arrives. Her much-hyped rematch with Lumbering Jack. Ooh. Feeling limber today? Kolaksky? What's a Kolaksky? That must be Russian. Ready for your big win? I'm ready. It's the big rematch between reigning champ Lumbering Jack and his ever so persistent rival, Weederon Witch. Jack's been on a roll lately, with the wily witch possibly oust him for his throne. Find out tonight on Dustbound Beatdown! Okay, time to trade blows like before. Oh gosh. It's a mix. Ah! Ah. Mixing it up. A very intense back and forth battle tonight, folks. Hard to tell who will come on top. Now we're doing this. Mixing it up every night. Queen Braun liked it. But I forgot I had that in there. Wow. Ah. Suck him up. What's happening here? The Weederon Witch appears to be sucking up Drem Kineko. Unprecedented. Let's shoot him. Oop. There he goes, out of the ring! Sorry to say it, folks, but Lumbering Jack's been resoundingly defeated. The Weederon Witch is the new champion! Oh yeah. What did Drum tell me to say? Your precious hero is nothing but a side on my thorn. Now the Wiederon shall reign supreme. Ha 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 ha. Great work, Nova. Wait, there's a commotion in the stands. Huh? This wasn't in the plan. Nova, come quickly. It's LG. Oh no. He's got a big ass tumor. LG is carried out from the stands and laid on a soft patch of moss. An anxious crowd encircles her. Give her space, Grim Kineko cries. Nova pushes through to the inner circle. LG is writhing in agony and peers, unable to speak. Nova's head throbs and throbs. This shouldn't be happening. This is wrong. Suddenly, oh no. What's that? What's happened? Holy musty dust! How is this possible? It can't be. Only the center can create life from dust. Oh, hello there, little one. Incredible! And it appears that LG has created a new life form! Okay, Anansi. I'm gonna need you to take it down a notch. Oh, yes. Apologies. I was in the zone. We got a weird dust baby monster thing. After some time, the excitement quiets down. Eventually, Nova makes her way back to LG's field. So I guess she's okay then. She thought she was gonna die, but she's okay actually. Where's Mama? Oh, she can do that. That's okay, she has powers. Here I am. Ashbeady. Ashbeady. That's not an acronym, I don't think. Oh, hehehe. I'm my baby. Goo goo gaga. Where's Mama? Here I am. Whoa, go ha ha ha, baby. Yeah, my baby. Wow, good job, Ashy. Nice work. Just gonna shuffle on over here. Oh, hi, Nova. LG, I'm so glad you're alright. Ah, thank you, Nova. Me too. Say hi to your Auntie Nova, Ashy Poo. Hi. Are you sure this is safe? Oh, I thought it was the baby talking again. Hi. Are you sure this is safe, LG? The peekaboo game? We are dust channeling, Nova. Same as when we dig for an earthing, or when Drim attacks you in the ring. Uh-oh. Drim channeling no good. No like Trim. No like dust channeling. I've seen enough to know that dust is a force of corruption. Dust channeling is a way of life. For the dust, it's a way of life. You know that we treat dust differently than the center. Well, maybe you or Drim can handle playing with such dangerous forces. But this little one must learn what we all must learn. That we are made of dust, that its power flows through us, that one day we will return to dust. It is the way of our people, Nova. I have work to do. Nova throws herself into weeding. She feels something threatening bubbling up inside, but she pushes it down, ignoring it, and works. And works. Works. Hello, baby. Go, go, gaga. Baby. You keep going wrong way, Nova. Why do you keep going to the grave site, Nova? You know that is not the way to progress through the game, Nova. Even I, baby, know better. Knowing threat of Oozworm. Are we afraid of Oozworm? I thought we liked Oozworm. I thought he was a fun and happening guy that we all enjoy. Puts on good streams. Now we have to be afraid of Oozworm. D. There was a D side the whole time. The red D. Oof. See a doctor about that. Today, red and D. An ominous sign. Anger. Blood. Death. Destruction. Dust. I'm beginning to realize why so many days have passed without any sign of Palisade. No word of assurance to guide my path. It was a wretched accident that Handfruit Haven was eaten by that mangy dust creature. It was a mistake that I ever met these dustbound. It felt so good not to be alone that I've allowed myself to become split in my purpose. I've lusted over foolish fantasies of a life that I could never be my own. Bloody D is indeed bad. Should be better at this, but my focus wavered. It's okay, I got my own weaknesses made Palisade disappear. No. Won't let Nova put herself down anymore, damn it. The dustbound are beyond help. I'm losing myself by staying here. Oh. Can't let Nova be depressed about crossing bridges. I should be better at this. She is right, though. What the hell am I doing? I'm just walking on purpose now. Okay, I don't have to be that fast with it. Let's go slow. So, I got nothing to put down the slide this time. Do I just slide down for funds? I am Nova, the Nano Cleaner. I was created by the Center for a purpose. My destiny is crafted into the framework of existence. My life is not a toy for me to trifle with. Not a fantasy for my own amusement. Today I pour out, not a possession or a gift. Today I pour out myself. That's deep. The days continue to pass. Nova spends most of her time in Handfruit Haven, returning to Dustbound Village only to exchange her labor for food, as her solo attempts at farming have yielded only sickly and small fruits. She hopes she may be forgiven these moments of weakness. Sometimes she passes her friends in the village. Former friends. Eventually the day arrives for her next bout with Lumbering Jack. Hey Pattybees, about to wrestle. Hey, Miso Mug. Glad you made it. Wasn't sure if I am indebted to the Dustbound's hospitality. I would not have survived without your help. I intend to repay that debt. Nova, why does it have to be like this? You come alive in the ring. What's so wrong about letting yourself enjoy it? What I enjoy has nothing to do with what is right. Okay, well, whatever your reasons are, I'm glad you're here. We'll fight to a deadlock, then team up against a surprise challenger, okay? Understood. Lumbering Jack has been hungry to retake his crown from the Weederon Witch. Tonight his chance finally comes. That's right, everyone. It's time for Dustbound Beatdown! Oh gosh. That wasn't even close. Oof. That hit me. Oh. Pata. Oh. But I wonder if I could actually wrestle. I never tried. It seems scary. May not be athletic enough to deal with that. I haven't really watched much wrestling, though. MC, can you lift a human being? No, absolutely not. I have been squashed. Oh gosh, I'm not good at this. It's like Kirby or something. But what was I doing? I was not even facing the right way. Damn, I keep hitting the other star by mistake. There we go. Oh, that's massive. Wow. I did watch one arc of wrestling pretty recently. Not really recently, it was a few years back at this point. With Sting and like the trophy. It wasn't a trophy. It wasn't a trophy, it was a statue, and he put it in a garbage truck and crushed it, and it was kind of ridiculously amazing. I kind of loved it. Costume party's over, nerds. Whoa, Mysterious Challenger X. What? Who would interrupt this tense standoff between Lumbering Czech and the Weederon Witch? What's the big idea, masked stranger? Silence, worm. Look at you all. What a pitiful display. These what? This is a swear. Ignominious whelps are your champions. Only I deserve to wear the crown, or I am your true master, and I have returned to claim what is rightfully mine. Yes, that's right. It is I, the center. Wow, this is fantastic. This is getting awkward. See, my brain does not like this. For too long, you dustbound have flouted the natural order. You roll in your filth and parade about like foolish, disgusting viruses. Now hold on, the center. I am Lumbering Jack, proud member of Dustbound. You better think twice before you insult my people like that. You dare stand up to me? You are puny little sapling. I could turn you into kindling with a step of my finger. No matter what happens to be, the Dustbound will live on. Whenever someone in New the Land cruises vulnerability over domination, they are the Dustbound. Whenever someone faces the fear of annihilation and finds new beauty and worth in life, they are the Dustbound. Who are you to turn against my will? I created you. Maybe you did. If you created me, then you should really understand by now. I am my own being. I am compelled by my heart and my mind. You have forfeit your right to me, to all of us, by our very nature. We exist. We are beautiful. You have no claim to us. I'll kiss you. You're beautiful. I want you to walk. Rah! Was that a good raw or a bad raw? I'm not sure. To silence, insolent stain. This talking has gone on long enough. Prepare to fight. I was going. Oh no. But reader on which you and I, we are both plants. For so long, we've competed for the soil to grow large and strong. But I see now, at our core, we are the same. We are triumphs of life in a cold and sterile world. I, Lumbering Jack, cannot face the center alone. Please help me. Together we can secure the future, which we may both grow. This puts me in an awkward spot. My head. Nova's blood runs cold. She hears the soft squelch of the writhing guams. Feels the hot breath of Gustine Papillum's probing tongue. The dustbound weren't there to see Mysteria wasting alone in a dim, disheveled room. They hadn't borne the brunt of Bran Maligdan's endless, bitter rage. Blinded by arrogance, they could never understand the true nature of the dust. See, Psalmist had warned Nova about such folly. She had been warned. Now the dustband would burn, and Nova with them. Who could sidestep fate? There is no way forward but the centers. Stupid, disgusting, foolish. What could she have been thinking? Oh, she just passed out. Reader on which? Now she runs. She must flee into the wilderness. Wait! Nova, hold on! Crumcoat, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't know that was going to happen. I know you must have been uncomfortable. Next time we'll go over everything beforehand. Next time? There's not going to be a next time. I don't belong here, Drem. Isn't that obvious by now? And stop calling me those ridiculous food names. Sorry, Nova. I'm sorry. You don't have to wrestle anymore. But that doesn't mean you don't belong here. I came here because it was my duty. I came here for Palisade. I don't know why I let you all rope me into these ridiculous games. Maybe I thought I could help you somehow. Maybe I thought I could show you the importance of fighting the dust. Okay, hold on. Be real, Nova. You let us take you in because you wanted us to. Nobody forced you to accept friendship. Or accept our friendship. Fine. You're right. It's my own mistake. I know that now. I failed. Palisade is never coming back. I've only myself to blame. I can't control myself enough to stay here. I can't be trusted. I need to leave here and continue my mission. Alone. You know, you're being a real dusting jerk. To me, to LG, but also to yourself. I'm sorry you feel that way, Drum. I'm sorry that you've been blinded to the evil that swirls around this entire village. It is crystal clear to me now. You may think you are just playing around, but messing with the dust will always lead to tragedy in the end. I've seen the effects of the dust firsthand. I know where this leads. And I wouldn't be your friend if I didn't try to warn you. That's really how you feel. Then maybe you do need to leave. Of course, it's how I feel. I'm going to the nano cleaner. I am the representative of the center to all of New the Land. it's long past time for me to stop moping around, to start acting the part. After everything we've been through, I can't listen to any more of this. Goodbye, Nova. Nova, I'll miss you. Nova runs, runs, far away from the village, and straight back to Handfruit Haven. Not once does she look back. Grim is an asshole in this? I mean, it's just conflicted, you know? I'm so sorry, Palisade. Wasn't strong enough to fulfill the rites. Hey, who's there? Baby. No, Ash, no. Put that down, now. Nova says sternly. Hee hee hee. Auntie Nova play. Ash squeals, kicking and tripping over the sacred dice. Stop it, you don't know what that's for. Nova grunts. She moves toward the child. Ash Beatty giggles and runs away. Chase me, she screams. She rushes across the ritual bridge, pausing to bounce up and down wildly in the center. Come back here, Bad Ash. You're being very naughty, Nova cries. Ash's smile fades as she realizes Nova is truly angry. No, naughty, Ash cries. She slips down, offering chute. Oh. She slips down the offering chute and runs away. I can read. And now, Nova was alone. No. Shame and anger flow through Nova, far beyond any measure of control. She bears her powers like a violent hurricane upon Handfruit Haven. The ritual elements are torn apart and hurled at the exquisitely carved walls. When she is finished, nothing but rubble remains. How long have you been inside this cat? Nova peers down the edge of the spire. Below, the dust storm quietly rages, unchanged. She tries to reflect on the past weeks. It's all clouded by waves of anger. She feels an uncomfortable tickle in her throat, a strange heaviness in her legs, but ignores it. How could the Dustbound live like that? How could Palisade be gone? Before she can formulate an answer, the same questions loop in her head, drowning out her thoughts. What was going on? Perhaps the center had answers. But for now, Nova drags her weary body all the way back to Center Sanctuary. Then. I'm good. We're just here now. Ah, awake at last. Thank the center. What happened when I found you outside, hobbling back towards Sinnoh? Body ravaged by dust. I didn't know what to think. Ah, never mind. All is forgiven. I'm just glad you are back, and the center was able to heal your wounds. And you'll be pleased to hear that the cart and dust you are carrying allowed the center to clear the remaining dust storms. We now freely explore the entirety of New the Land. You know, it was painful to me when Palisade disappeared, and then you did as well. I must admit, at first I thought you had run off together on some secret mission that you had concocted without me. But no. She is truly gone, isn't she? Nova, I don't blame you for hiding away for a while. Well, now that you are back, you won't go disappearing on me again, will you? We have to look out for each other now, Nova. My Nova. I've seen and experienced many difficult things, Nova, but look at how strong you are, how purposeful. You don't understand what a blessing you have been given. Wedges of flesh, ratters of bone, pendulous and swinging organs. You're made of bloody baggage, it weighs you down. Gravity pulling your parcels to the dirt, and yet you are an organization, a contraption of contractions. And so it is you rise instead of falling. And so it is you stand to meet your fate. As with the body, so with the mind. As with the organ, so with the memories. I am the one who remembers the darkness. I am the one who remembers the dust. This is why I give you the gift of burdens. Your memory is muscled flesh that pulls upon the bonework of your fate. You understand, Nova? In these dark days, we must cling tightly to what is sacred. We must. I'm getting a get on with it feeling. Come on, this is like, you know. It's like the epilogue of that chapter, you know. But, wait, who is this other dude right now? Alright, Salmas. I believe you had your say. Nova, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Sea Visionary. Let's be real, Nova. New the Land is changing. Every day you see and experience new things that fundamentally alter how you relate to the world. Believe it or not, the Center welcomes this shift. I was brought on because the Center understands the necessity of a strategic realignment. It's no longer enough to follow the old moralizing about what we must or mustn't do. Let's reinvent cleaning, so it strikes at the heart of the problems facing the land of today. Sea Visionaries are misguided at best. I know, Cleaner Nova. In the face of fear and chaos, integrity, not innovation, should light our path. If we are merely blown about by the winds of change, inevitably we will lose our way. Typically rigid thinking from the old god. Nova, a strong wind will shatter an inflexible structure. But if we harness the aerodynamics of the mind, we can transform our baser needs and desires into something more powerful or transcendent. And indeed, what could be a greater tribute to the sacred things, to the greatness of the Center? Today I'm pleased to present the MetaClean Framework. The MetaClean Framework is a holistic user experience overhaul, which will help you progress toward the fulfillment of your ultimate goal. As you go about cleaning, you can now find MetaCoins, a special currency, which may be used to access the deepest secrets of New the Land. Spend your MetaCoins in the menu and purchase behind-the-scenes info and items. Behind-the-scenes special edition. Special items from the Center personal collection. Engaging with exciting new MetaClean framework is sure to enhance your investment in the world of New the Land. We also would like to present you with the MetaClean Manual, an item which you can read to find out all the ins and outs of your new framework. Acquired item, MetaClean Manual. Probably concept art and stuff, yeah. Remember, Nano Cleaner Nova, the center will always reward the labor of your hands and the reverence of your heart. Bells and whistles aside, your mission is vitally important to the well-being of the denizens of Netherland. Till we meet again. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta get metacoins, maybe, but I think that's like extra stuff. Oh yeah, there's like gotta explore and stuff now. Guess it's all good. Oh, do I not enough cards? Yeah, okay. You can, yeah, I need another 4 cards before I can do that, so let's go. Do I have no dust? Oh, guess I got cleaned out. How do I go? Up. Where's elevator? This way, yes. Other characters are very worried. At least now are like, you know, I think that was kind of like a heavy story segment, so we're back to just exploring and stuff. I think it's interesting so far. Oh, that's coins. I mean, while I'm near stuff that's like around, I may as well, you know, just kind of collect some coins and what have you. Yeah, they're kind of like in out-of-the-way locations, not quite like Banjo-Kazooie type thing where they're like, you know, leading you somewhere. They do entirely expect you to just kind of have to mess around like the world geometry and stuff. I have a soft spot for this style of 3D. Reminds me of Mega Man Legends. Yeah, it does kind of look like that. Mega Man Legends would be a good example too, because that's a game that still looks pretty good. Because I went for like more of a cartoony aesthetic instead of like, you know, Resident Evil or what other games? Silent Hill. I don't know. I don't know. I was just thinking of survival horror games, but there you go. It does seem like more like exaggerated style does hold up a lot better than going for realism. Yeah, I think we need a little bit of downtime after that. I think I will collect a little bit of stuff. Yeah, I don't know how people are feeling about the game so far. Personally, I'm liking it. I did like that whole sequence we just went through just now. Kinda interesting. I think that's relatable, just, you know. Like, you know, there are things that make you happy, but because of your upbringing, you're just hesitant to indulge in things. You're just hardwired to just, you know, consider it bad. And you just push people away that care about you. It's rough, man. Life is rough. Even though it's kind of cheesy, at least. It is a bit fitting that someone was named LGBT. even though it is kind of a silly joke thing. Now, I don't know how to get up on those things. If there's any meta coins up there, I don't even know. Many coins on this construction site over here. Yeah, what are some of chat's thoughts on everything so far? I know to get all the coins, you gotta go like some ridiculous, like out of bounds places, I think. I won't bother to be that anal about it. That analgesic. Thinking about picking up this game based on what you're seeing? Okay, cool. I always think that's a better thing than like just watching me play a game. It's always the better idea. Support the indie devs. If it looks good, go play it. Just like with Hypnospace or anything else I play. Yeah, it's been a good year for indie games. Yeah, there was something else I played? Yeah, Katana Zero, that was the other one. It's real good. There's other ones I haven't played. It's that other Devolver game. Forget the name of it. It was like... It's during E3 they showed it off. It was like some weird kind of gun shooty thing. Soundtrack is so good though. I think this is just a 2-dev team if I'm remembering correctly. 2-person dev team. What the heck am I saying? So one person's the artist, one does the programming and the music. I think they outsource the rest if they have to do anything else. I wonder if I should stream some more, like, dev stuff myself. I've been having fun making my game. It's like at the point where I would present it, I think. So like have some placeholder assets, but mechanically speaking it's where I want it to be and I would build on top of that. And I can't get, how do you get those? What the fuck? How in the world you get those coins? I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I'm curious. I don't want to get a game if I see a stream of it and think it's good. Yeah, I like doing it that way too. Get an idea of how it controls too. Just ask the streamer, how does it feel when you play it? They say it feels good. Or it feels bad. You say it in that exact tone every time. How's the New Zealand? It was good. I don't think there's any way to clip through this. Did buy Dreadout despite never playing. What the heck is Dreadout? I don't think I've heard of it. I just need to climb the tongue, man. I need more height somehow. I can't jump on his legs. Okay, gosh. It's not happening. It's just not gonna happen. Thought it was a neat horror game. It wasn't neat enough to play it, though. What gives, Patty B's? What was holding you back from enjoying the Dreadout experience? Oof. Ah, don't know how to drive. And more coins on the other side over here. I saw the stream of it. Dang, I guess sometimes it works against you then. Well, I already seen it played, so it's like playing it myself. I'm satisfied. Honestly, I wish I would have just stuck with watching a stream of Undertale instead of playing it for myself. I feel like it's a very good stream game, but it's just kind of okay to play on your own. I guess I'm saying it's more like spectacle than something more substantive. I don't even think that's the guy's fault, Toby Fox. I think he just made a very, simple game. It wasn't meant to be. I guess it has that meta aspect to it, but I mean, I think overall it was meant to be something smaller than the internet took it to be. It just kind of got out of hand. I'm making sense here. They've oversold the choices matter aspect of it? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh gosh. I can see how this will be kind of an annoying thing to do. But it is entirely optional. I probably won't collect them if they're out of the way, but... What? Is it like... Can you go out of bounds here? Is this like the rooftop or something? Just kind of surprised that I would see the rest of the stage from here, of all places. But yeah, I remember this. Environmental storytelling. I love it. Love the tongue-in-cheek humor. Ah, gosh. It's only like little bits of the model are have any collision on them. Okay, this one has no collision. Mama Worm has some collision, but it's hard to get on her dang head. Maybe one of these other wormy guys got something. Okay, this guy has like a neck thing. Don't think it's enough to get up there though. Definitely need to be on the table to get there. Gosh, how do you... the heck with it. Let me see what we can get now. Bitcoin 67 at a shop. Okay, this is just shareholder meeting. Card to... That sounds good. That was worth doing. Actually. Have a meta day. May as well. Okay. Pashman, you see the Crafton? Dog with eyes the size of towers, a cat with the tongue the length of air. Why do we reach out and find so little left to us? Why is the center hollow, the bagel wrapped in barnacles? Do everything bagels contain a kitchen sink in which to wash off all the shame of their excess? Can I please, may I please, elevate myself to the point of grass? I'm a worm. I'm a carrot. I'm a stick. I'm myself at the end of my own tether, reaching out for who I am and was and will be. I'll ask over and over again, like Anne Fool, to be seen by her, the fragrant one, and she won't be able to understand what I'm saying, won't be able to hear me. It's like I'm speaking through a stained glass window. I'm a soft and blurry shape, shadows behind, the form of Jesus, a sermon on the mount, of meaningless shadow puppet shows, and now the radiators, too hot to touch, steam and yowl, and dare the iridescent, irradiated wasteland of my mind. Living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. After all that, I don't want to read anymore. That was a bit lengthy. Oh, I got the manual here. Let's see, illustrated maps now show icons where remaining cards and enhancement patches are located. Now, if I have metacoins in 3D areas, in the new metacoin menu, you can spend your metacoins on various curiosities. You may wish to purchase the card detector. That's it. Thanks for using the metaclean. Okay. Okay. I feel like there's still a lot more game left, but seems like we're getting the like extras, you know, after game stuff. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more content get through. Environmental storytelling. I don't know if you need all the metacoins to unlock everything. I guess we'll see. Oof. Hate it when that happens. Just crash your car into a tree and you're just stuck there forever. So it would be hard for a story to sell me on its meta-narrative. A lot of times it's very on the nose. Yeah, there is a bit of that. Let me see. What's this thing? This is new. This is the meta cleaner. Stunning view. You'll be pleased to know the C-note below is modeled in 1/1 size as the C-note you've explored. All we've had to do was use time-tested technique. Copy-paste. By keeping C-note visible, we've cued you in on to the relative scale of the world of Netherland. We also saved money. Oh, so it's just the model of the world, but it's just down there now. Probably just lower quality. Saves time and money. Now it's just like meta commentary, I suppose. Kinda wish there was more of like an unlock thing. So just, you know, just kind of pops up in the middle of the story. Because I was getting kind of invested in the world with like the dust and stuff. Yeah, there was like dust walls over here and stuff. Outer Sands of the North. Let's see, we are getting kind of close to the 2-hour mark, so maybe we'll stop here for now. So I feel like I'm gonna explore it a little bit, and then get lost, and then get my bearings again. So yeah, let's just save the exploring stuff for next time. Yeah, looking forward to seeing the rest of this game. It has been a cool experience so far. Exceeding my expectations, honestly. But yeah. Next time.